This is Christopher Holcomb. Welcome to another magnificent episode. Pretty much it's been very busy with working my TIP, my temporary employer provider, income provider. That's what I call a JOB, just over broke. But it serves a purpose, and most people got to understand that. But what I'm here to talk to you today for is about property management. I've been to a couple seminars, real estate roundtables, whatever. I've been out networking, talking to people, and one of the topics, or at least when they talk about property management, or they talk about buying, holding, land contracting, or renting, property management. Some people think I don't need property management. I'll manage my own properties. To me, that is the most backwards thought process. And the reason why I say that, and I ain't trying to, dog nobody out or talk bad on anybody. If you choose to do that, that's fine. But when you run a business, and real estate is a business, you should run it like a CEO, not a technician, not a tradesman. And what I mean by that is, you need to work to grow your business. You should look to grow your business to a substantial level. It may eventually reach a ceiling, or it may not. However, you should look to grow your business to a certain level. And to do that, you need to have time. If your time is spent running your business and servicing tenants and making sure they're happy and dealing with phone calls from them, besides talking to other agents and other investors to find properties and acquire more properties, then you're taking away from the growth of your business. And to me, property management is crucial. Finding the best property management company. You're like, how can you do that? Well, research them. Find out pretty much what's their screening criteria. You want to know that. What do they do for back checks? How do they validate a good tenant from another tenant? How long have they been in business? And can you get references from other clients that use them? I would say those are like really paramount to understand. I would sit down and just find out what they're doing. Give them a hypothetical situation of a tenant you have, or a potential tenant, and how will they handle that situation. Find out how they market. And what tenants do they usually get? What type of tenants? Meaning, do you deal with land contracts? Do you deal with straight rentals? What's the pay range do you deal with? How long have you did it? Have you ever been an investor? You want to find out all these things because they're of great value. You want to find out what separates them from other investors or other property management companies. To me, property management is the key to your business, because when you put a tenant in there, you want to make sure that everything's being handled professionally, straightforward, and all the information is being sent to you in a timely manner, so you can handle things. If you're doing Section 8 and the tenant's not happy, and that information is prolonged a week or two later, your money may be coming up short, because the city or the Department of Housing will take that and reduce your voucher, or reduce or remove your payment in less than 24 hours, probably 35 or 45 hours, maybe a little bit longer, but they could probably do it in 12 hours depending on the time frame they are contacted. So property management across the board is crucial. If you got an eviction, how long do they take to replace that? Make sure your paperwork and your service agreement is proper also, I would say. But to me, you don't want to be dealing with tenants putting people to do repairs. You want to have a proper property management, so that is all taken care of. And all you have to do is find properties, rehab them to a certain level, and then get those tenants in there. And then push on to the next. Yeah, you're going to have little issues with vacancies, but you should acquire that into your numbers that you work when you acquire the property. But if you have the great property management in place, it shouldn't be a problem to keep that property fully occupied. So those are just a brief things that I believe property management is the key. If you don't do it, then what you thinking about? Because let's be honest, what about you move and start doing apartment complexes and you got 30 people in one building? You don't want to be the landlord of all those tenants. You want some property management to handle that, to be that buffer, so things can be taken care of and you don't have to deal with the mundane stuff. So think about it. Definitely, I would say yes to property management, no for being a landlord. So that's all for today. Any questions, as always, send me an email, or or watch more videos, or if you have any comments, put them in the bottom. I'm always willing to reply and give more in-depth information. But I just want to give you guys an overview of that. That's one of the things that came to mind when through different seminars I went to. They was like, hey, what about property management? What's good property management? Do you use property management? And all the hands was like, yes. I didn't see none that said no, because I don't think that would be a smart decision, especially in this day and age with all the technology you can use too. Come on, get you some property management. And if you are an investor looking to invest with someone and be a private funder, make sure they got the right property management in order too. But that's it for today. I catch y'all guys on the next video as things progress into the fall. All right, catch you later.